अभिप्रेरणा है और तीसरा प्रयास। इन तीनों के बारे में बहुत खुशी की बात है कि लास्ट ईयर से लेके इस साल में हमारे करीब 10 से 11 नए डेफ ब्लाइंड एडल्ट ने इस बार वोट का उपयोग किया, अपने मतदान का उपयोग किया, जो कि एक अपना खुद उनका राइट है। तो दैट्स अ वेरी गुड बिगनिंग। सेकेंड बिग थिंग इज हमारा जो नेटवर्क्स के स्ट्रेंथ है, जो मेंबरशिप है, वो बढ़ गई है तीनों नेटवर्क्स की। ये भी एक बहुत खुशी की बात है। और हम लोग जो यहाँ मिलते हैं हर साल, हमारा सिर्फ इतना उद्देश्य रहता है कि नंबर 1, आप लोग आपस में मिलें, यू मीट ईच अदर, यू अंडरस्टैंड ईच अदर्स प्रॉब्लम एंड फाइंड सॉल्यूशंस। ना पहला वो, और दूसरा ये कि वी ट्राई एंड लर्न समथिंग न्यू। लास्ट कॉन्क्लेव में हम जो बात किए थे, इस कॉन्क्लेव में उससे थोड़ा ज्यादा आगे जाएंगे। वी विल गो लिटिल अहेड। और मैं कॉन्क्लेव के बारे में ज्यादा बात नहीं कहूंगा क्योंकि उत्तम मेरी तरफ घूर के देख रहे हैं, उनका काम है वो कॉन्क्लेव के बारे में बताने वाले। सो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू स्पीक अ लॉट ऑन दैट। टुडे both our guests have a very busy day. There are many inaugurations planned and these two gentlemen are the key for the Purple Fest. पूरा पर्पल फेस्ट की धुरी जो है ये दोनों है। तो आने वाले जो 5 दिन होने वाला है, ये सब धुरी उनके सिर पे घूमने वाली है, इसलिए इनका ज़्यादा समय हम लोग नहीं लेंगे, जल्दी इनॉग्रेशन ख़त्म करेंगे और ताकि ये जाके अपने दूसरे कामों में अपने लोगों को गाइड कर सकें। So with these words, I thank each one of you. I extend welcome, a very warm welcome to the whole Goa team, Father Maverick, Gable and the whole Goa team, which has been working tirelessly to organize this event. Gable, we are very grateful to you and your team. Soraya, we are very grateful wherever you are. I can't see you. Thank you very much for all the hard work that you have done, because otherwise we would have not been able to organize in such a short while. So thank you very much. Once again, a warm welcome. Over to Harsha.
Thank you so much, Akhilji. Now I call upon Mr. Uttam Kumar, Director of Sense India, to kindly present the overview of National Conclave.
Good morning, everyone. I join Akhil in welcoming you all to this conclave. So, Gopal sir, नमस्कार, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। गुरु सर, आपका बहुत स्वागत है। Father, as always, you are here with us. So, before getting into what exactly we are doing in conclave, just wanted to add to what Akhil said is that we have participants from almost 23 states of the country. So it's a very true representation of all the regions of the country that we are working in. Almost 150 participants. Some trains are running late, sir, so some more participants will be joining soon. So Purple Fest, definitely it is our main theme that we all will be focusing on in 6 days. But along with that, we will also be spending some time talking about our rights, so rights of persons with deafblindness.
खुशी की बात है
कि सिर्फ उनको नहीं जानना है, बल्कि उनके जो पेरेंट्स हैं, टीचर्स हैं, उन्हें भी जानना है कि क्या क्या जरूरत है। स्पेशली जो आरपीडी एक्ट आने के बाद जो चेंजेस हुए हैं, 2016 में जो नए राइट्स निकल के आए हैं, नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी में कुछ चेंजेस आए हैं, वो कैसे इम्पैक्ट करेंगे इनके राइट्स को, इनके एजुकेशन को, तो उसके बारे में हम बात करेंगे। और दो ऐसे मुद्दे जिसके बारे में हमने बहुत कम बात की, एक तो हमारा है मेंटल हेल्थ, मानसिक स्वास्थ्य। उसके बारे में हमारी टीम है वो 2 दिन 3 दिन में उनको एक्सप्लेन करेंगे कि हमारी जो मानसिक स्वास्थ्य है उसके हम कैसे पहचान करें कि हमें सहायता की ज़रूरत है। अगर हम ये पहचान में आ गए कि हमें सहायता की ज़रूरत है, then who are those who can help us? So that we'll be talking about in detail. Then one particular subject that we shy talking about is about sexuality, sexual health and reproductive rights. So that is something that we will be talking. our trainers will be
both our guests
explaining
have a very
to
busy
young
day.
adults with
There are many
deafblindness
inaugurations planned, and these two gentlemen are the key for the Purple Fest.
health and rights की जो
पूरा
बात
Purple
है,
Fest की धुरी जो है ये दोनों
कैसे उन्हें
आने वाले जो 5 दिन होने वाला है ये सब धुरी उनके सिर पे घूमने वाली है, इसलिए इनका ज्यादा समय हम लोग नहीं लेंगे,
वो कर
जल्दी
सकते हैं।
इनॉग्रेशन खत्म करेंगे।
फैमिलीज को समझने की जरूरत है और
दूसरे कामों
टीचर्स
में
कैसे इन
अपने,
सब कॉन्सेप्ट
लोगों को
को
guide
इंट्रोड्यूस करें।
So with these words, I
पेरेंट्स के
thank
साथ
each
में,
one of you. I
एडल्ट्स के
extend
साथ में
welcome,
किस
a very
एज में
warm
इंट्रोड्यूस
welcome to
करें,
the whole
कौन सा
Goa team,
कंटेंट
Father
होना चाहिए,
Maverick,
क्या हम
Gable,
बात कर सकते हैं,
and the
क्या
whole
नहीं बात
Goa
कर
team,
सकते हैं,
which has
This
been
is
working
quite a
tirelessly
touchy subject.
to organize this event. Gable,
अभी तक
we are
हम
very grateful
इसको
to
as a
you and your
taboo
team,
तक
Soraya.
लेके आए हैं,
We
लेकिन
are very
it's
grateful
a need.
wherever you
We
are.
need to talk
I
about
can't
it.
see you.
So that's what
Thank you very
is
much for
focused
all the
on,
hard work that you have done,
these 3
because
days. And
otherwise
of course
we
we
would have
will
not
be
been able
actively
to
participating
organize
in Purple
in
Fest,
such a
all the
short time.
events. We have
So
our
thank you
own
very much.
deafblind
Once again, a
experience
warm
zone
welcome.
that we are setting up. Then we will having
Thank you
one
so much,
dedicated
Akhilji.
panel discussion on
Now
understanding
I call upon Mr.
rights of
Uttam
persons
Kumar,
with
Director of
deafblindness.
Sense India,
So
to
that's what we are
kindly
looking forward
present
to.
the
And thank you
overview
very
of
much for
national
participating
conclave.
and a warm welcome to everyone once again. Good morning everyone.
Thank you, Uttamji. Now I call upon Ms. Shruti Lata Singh, Senior Specialist Network Support Sense India, Purple Ambassador 2024, to kindly address the function. And it will be wrong on my part if I don't mention the Indian Sign Language Interpreter Sense India, Debashini Devi,
We have
who is before you.
participants
Thank
from
you.
almost 23 states of the country. So it's a very true representation of
सबको गुड मॉर्निंग, सबको नमस्कार। यहाँ गोवा आने और पर्पल फेस्टिवल एंड नेशनल कॉन्क्लेव के लिए सब लोग बहुत एक्साइटेड। कल से ही बहुत एक्साइटमेंट दिख रहा था सोशल मीडिया, सबके स्टेटस एंड इवन सबके फेस पे। एवरीवन लुक वेरी एक्साइटेड since yesterday, and the news about Purple Festival was everywhere. And now we are here meeting for National Conclave of Network. And मेरा तो एक्साइटमेंट इस लेवल पे था कि मैं तो रात भर सोई नहीं पाई। And so last time during last National Conclave of Network, we had launched a booklet on rights for person with disability. We simplified the information so that it reaches people with deafblindness. Because we observed earlier that the people are not aware about rights, and we wanted them to know everything about it, at least the basics they should know, understand. अभी तक जितना भी इवेंट्स वगैरह हुआ है उसमें इंटरेक्ट करते हुए हमने काफ़ी कुछ नोटिस किया था, जिसमें ये भी देखा कि ये जो बेसिक चीज़ है उसका भी आइडिया नहीं था काफ़ी लोगों को। सो इंफॉर्मेशन तक पहुँचे, इसीलिए बुकलेट सिंप्लीफाइड द लैंग्वेज में लॉन्च किए। एंड इन दिस बुकलेट वी हैव kept in it accessible, keeping in mind all communication mode for people with deafblindness. Like some have picture, some use picture communication, some use braille, and others read, and some use sign language. So we tried to keep all of it in that booklet. And now we are here to train them on this RPD, rights for person with disability. 3 days is very less to train them all, but we are still trying to make them all understand the basic.
It's a need.
And our focus is more for educators and parents, because they are the one who are the ones supporting them.
And of course we will be actively participating in Purple Fest.
Another thing is about Purple Festival. I am very happy to see how much accessible, how much effort was for making everything accessible. And I was constantly in touch with the team, the Commissioner's office, as I am also one of the ambassadors. So, and
Thank you,
So I have
Uttamji.
few requests for
I call
each
upon Ms. Shruti Lata
networks
Singh,
who are here.
Senior
So
Specialist
चलिए कुछ
Network
requests
Support
भी
Sense India, Purple
First is
Ambassador
for
2024, to kindly address the function.
whatever
And
there will be
it
a
will be wrong
Purple
on my
Festival.
part if I don't mention.
Please do
Indian
visit every
Sign Language
the
Interpreter Sense India,
stalls where
division
informations
leading.
are
Please
there.
before you.
Lot of
Thank you.
informations are there. Because every day someone contacts me and saying that they need guidance in our education or something like that. And I have heard parents saying that children with deafblindness are not able to get education in mainstream and because they cannot access the education materials there. But there are too many devices and things that can help. And all information will be available here. So I have this request that you must visit and see and then guide parents also. And मेरा तो excitement is interpreters. I know that it is not easy to interpret, and so here I want to thank Devashini and Omita, my interpreters of network, and who had been interpreting for me to make me understand everything. And same way, all the interpreters or support person who are coming information to attend जो भी इधर आए हैं सब लोग भी support कर रहे हैं. So their role is very important to make them all understand. People are not aware about rights, and we wanted them in between anytime we face challenge in interpreting and feel that you are not able to interpret, please do share with us so that can be arranged. Because there are a lot of things, and do let them enjoy the conclave as well as Purple Festival. Because at the end of the day, we want inclusion, and that will happen only when they all explore everything. जब सब लोग explore करेंगे and देखेंगे कि कितना accessible है क्या नहीं, तो पता चलेगा कि deafblind लोगों के लिए भी कितना accessible है या नहीं. अगर चुप बैठेंगे साइड में नहीं रहेंगे तो नहीं पता चलेगा. So and lastly, I am hoping to have some feedback from everyone to know, understand how their experience was. I had written one article about last Purple Festival and this Purple Festival, and hoping to write another after this one. So thank you from my end, and have a very great time for these 6 days. 3 days is very less to train them all, but we are still trying to make them all
Thank you,
understand the
Shruti
basic.
Lata, for sharing your experiences and thoughts. Now I request Father Maverick Fernandez, Director of Caritas Goa, to kindly present the overview of deaf-blind Goa in Goa.
And another thing is about Purple Festival. I am very happy to see
Respected Minister
how much
Mr.
accessible,
Subhash Paldesai,
how much effort
the
was
Social Welfare Department,
for making everything accessible.
the Commissioner
And
of
I was constantly
Goa
in
Commission
touch
Office,
with
Mr. Gaur Prasad,
team,
Mr. Akhil Paul,
the
Executive
Commissioner's
Director of
office.
Sense
As
India,
I am also
Mr.
one of the ambassadors.
Uttam Kumar,
And
is next to a friend rather than a director.
so I have
And all
few
the Sense
requests
team.
for each group of
It is my pleasure over
networks who are
here
So
to
can I
share
just
with you
request me?
the work of Caritas
First is
Goa
for, we pray
in
now.
connection with deaf-blindness in Goa. In
Whatever
2012 we
now
started this
there
work
will be a
when
Purple
nobody
Festival.
had even known about
Please do
deaf-blindness,
visit every
and that's where we ventured
stalls
with
where
the help of
informations
Sense
are
India.
there. Lot of informations are there.
We began it
Because
as a
every
resource
day
room,
someone
and today we have two
contacts
full-fledged
me
centers,
and saying
one in
that
North
they need
Goa
guidance
and one in
our
South Goa,
education or something
running
like that.
full-fledged
And I have heard
centers
parents
with all the
saying
facilities
that,
required for deaf-blindness.
Children
In the North
with
Goa, we
deafblindness
have
are
a
not able
very
to get
state-of-the-art
education in mainstream
center,
and all, because they cannot
where we take care of
access
165
the
children.
education materials there. But
And in
there
South
are too
Goa,
many
we have
devices
102
and
children,
things
so
that can help. And all information
270
will be
plus
available
students we
here.
are taking
So
care
I
of
have
in the
this
deaf-blind
request that you
section in the state
must
of Goa
visit
alone.
and see, and then
We are
guide
proud
parents also.
having put this
And
aspect of
now for
deaf-blindness
interpreters,
on the national map along
I
with
know that
Sense
it
India
is now not easy to interpret.
present
and,
the
here I want
work
to
of
thank
the state of
Devashini and
Goa.
Omita, my
And we
interpreters.
feel very proud that we are the
And
only
who had been
organization in
interpreting
the
for me
state
to
of
make
Goa
me understand
taking care of
everything.
deaf-blindness
And same way, all the
the
interpreter
whole
or
state.
support person who are coming.
In this
to
connection,
attend
I would like to
this
just present a few things. The items
So
which
their
has been given to you all in this
role is very
red box,
important to make them all understand.
and the other things are prepared by
And
our own
if
students who are
In
deafblind.
between, anytime
So that
you
shows
face
their
challenge in
skills.
interpreting and feel that
Apart
you are
from
not
that,
able
our
to
deafblind adults
please
have
do
ventured
share with
into
us so that
entrepreneurial
alternate
ventures.
can be
They are
arranged.
running their own businesses.
Because there are a lot of things.
So that's where
And,
we have tried to
do let them enjoy
bring them up
the
to.
conclave
Because
as
when
well
we
as
begin
Purple
any of our
Festival.
work under Caritas, we always
Because
see
at the end of
how
the
we
day,
can
we want
empower
inclusion.
people.
And
And
that
I'm
will
glad to
happen
know
only when they all
that just not just four people from the last year, but there are, apart from the four, all of you all are new persons. And this festival is also an empowering festival for all of us. We appreciate the work of the government of Goa. We also want to thank them for the health support that we receive from particularly from the District Early Intervention Center through the Health Department. We're expecting the Health Minister here.
Hoping to write another
So
after
because
this one.
of their interventions,
thank you
it has
from
been
my
a very
end and have a
easy
very great
run
time
for us to
For
reach
these
out to
6 days,
children.
enjoy a lot.
We have a very resourceful DEIC in Goa, both north and center, a very cooperative
Thank
person,
you,
very sensitive
Shruti
person,
Lata, for sharing
and
your
are enabling
experiences
us
and
to
thoughts.
carry
Now
on
I
this work.
request
So we are
Father
grateful
Finlandis, Director
for
of
the support we
Goa,
get from the
to kindly
government,
present an overview of
particularly in these
deaf-blind
aspects.
work in Goa.
We have also amidst us a very activist commissioner, I would say, for being able to reach out and be sensitive to the programs that we are running.
The social welfare.
I was given 5 minutes. I don't want to complete the 5 minutes. I will stop over here.
Goa Commission.
Feel free. It is also our duty to welcome you to Goa.
Paul, Executive
Goa,
Director of
everybody
Science
likes to
India.
come here. Whenever we organize programs, it's always a maximum participation, and I'm glad to see this hall full. So have a nice time in the festival.
Team.
It is my pleasure over more
here
empowered
to
share
share
with
this
you.
festival. The
Thank
work
you.
of Caritas Goa in connection with deafblindness.
Thank you, Father. Now I call
In
upon
2012
the Commissioner
we
for
started
Persons
this
with
work.
Disabilities, Shri
Nobody
Guruprasad
had even known
Pavaskar,
about
to present the overview of the
deafblindness.
Purple Fest
And that's where we
2024.
ventured with the help of Sense India. We began it
Very
as a
warm
resource
morning to all of
group,
you.
and today
Honorable
we have
Minister
two
for Social
full-fledged
Welfare,
centers,
Mr.
one in
Bhaskar
North
Desai,
Goa and one in South Goa.
Sri
running
Akhil Paul,
full-fledged
Mr. Uttam Kumar,
centers with all the
our brand
facilities
Purple
required for
Ambassador
deafblindness.
Shruti Lata
In
Singh,
the North Goa, we
Father
have a
Maverick,
very state-of-the-art
my
center.
good friend Gable. Extend again a very warm welcome to all the delegates who are here today.
And in South
We
Goa,
started
have
last year's
102
Purple
children,
Fest
so
with
100
deafblind convention which we did,
270 plus
and this year
students we are
too,
taking care
the
of
first
in the
convention
deafblind
on the inaugural
section in
is
the
again
state
of
of Goa
deafblind.
alone.
So I think you
We are
guys deserve a
proud
big round of
having
applause,
put
and
this
applause is for the local
aspect of
organizing team.
deafblindness on the
As I
national
mentioned to
map
Paul,
along
and
with
so
India.
I said with Gable and Father Maverick, I have absolutely no stress.
Work of
They will manage everything.
state of
Let's
Goa.
start the first day on a
And,
very, very
we
positive
feel
note, and
very
let's
proud
have this
that we are the
deafblindness.
only organization in the
you'll not
state
believe
of
we
Goa
have,
taking care of
sir, 10,
deafblindness
15 conclaves every day,
in the whole state.
back to back. But
In
I
this
thought we should start on a
connection, I
good
would like
note.
to just
Others
present a
also
few
will be
things.
doing fine. That's
Items
absolutely
of
fine,
which
because
has
we have a
been
lot of
given to you
NGOs. We are
in this
connected
red
to the
box.
cause, working in the field of disability for last so
And
many
the
years.
other things are
I'm happy
prepared
that
by
you guys
our
are back in
students
Goa.
who are deafblind.
As
So
Father
that shows
Maverick
their
mentioned,
skills.
Akhilji mentioned, a lot of
Apart
issues
from that,
will
our
remain.
deafblind
We are here to
adults
sort this out.
have
At the state
ventured
level, we
into
are definitely here. We have a very, very strong support
ventures.
from the Social
They are
Welfare
running
Minister,
their
who
own
understands
businesses.
the issues
So
and
that's where
actually
we
tries
have
to be on the
tried
ground
to,
to sort this out. Not sitting in the
bring
office
them
and
up
giving
to,
orders and clearing the
because
files,
when
but
we
he's on
begin
the
any
ground
of our
working
work
day and
on
night to
Caritas,
ensure
we
that
always
everything
see
is smooth.
how we can
The event of such a
empower
scale, we
And
also
I'm glad to know
never thought that
that
because of
just
the
not
success of
four-
last year, the word
just
spread so
four
fast
people
across
from the
not
last
only the
year, but
world,
there are,
but to various other countries.
apart from the
We have
four,
many
all of
delegates
you are
from
new persons.
Japan,
And
Korea,
this festival is also an
US,
empowering
Canada,
festival
Nepal,
for all of
Bangladesh,
us.
and other countries,
We appreciate the
Uzbekistan,
work of the government of
many
Goa.
more countries. We
We
have
also want to
international
thank them
chess
for
tournament
the
which
help,
will start in another
support
1 hour's
that we
time.
receive
So
from
all
the-
the foreign delegates have
particularly from
come.
the
Many sports
District
tournaments have been
Early
planned, more than
Intervention
10,000
Center,
delegates. So
to the Health
the reason I'm
Department.
saying this, there might be
We're
some
expecting the
inconvenience
Health
which
Minister here.
may happen. So it's a humble request. Kindly bear with us because there's a lot of traffic, a lot of people have come, and everybody wants to be everywhere. We are trying our best to deliver what we have promised, and I'm sure with all the support that you have given us in the past, we look forward to continue working with Caritas and Sense India in future as well. I'm sure this today's conclave, today's conference is going to be a path-breaking conference for various issues. Shrutila, every time I listen to Shrutila, she has various issues that she comes forward with. And these are the issues that we need to address as a team. I'm sure the central government under the leadership of Dr. Virendra Kumar, we have a very great secretary at the center, Mr. Rajesh Agarwal, and we at the state, we will definitely give our sincere efforts to ensure that we actually address the issues and not just do the speaking. And I'm sure with all of you, we will definitely achieve that. Once again, a very warm welcome and thank you so much.
Go more empowered out of this festival.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your overall support. Now I call upon Honorable Minister for Social Welfare, Shri Subhash Pardesai, the Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities, Shri Guru Prasad the audience, to present the overview of the Purple Fest 2024.
Very warm good morning to all of you. Honorable Minister.
Namaskar and good morning. A very warm welcome to all the delegates, all the participants. I extend you all
Purple Ambassador
on behalf of Government of Goa, on behalf of my department and
my good friend Gable.
I extend a warm welcome to you all.
Again, a very, very warm welcome to all the delegates.
The Purple Convention, the National Conclave on Deafblindness,
convention which we did. And this year
curated and organized by Caritas Goa and Sense India.
You guys deserve a big round of applause.
We have amongst us Mr. Guru Prasad Pavaskar, the State Commissioner for Persons with Disability, Government of Goa, Father Maverick Fernandez, Director of Caritas Goa.
The first day on a very, very positive note,
tremendous support and curated very well by these two organizations, and I'm very indebted and grateful to Father. Madam Sudhilata Singh, Senior Specialist Network Support of Sense India, Mr. Uttam Kumar, Director of Sense India, Mr. Akhil Paul, Executive Director of Sense India, Mr. Ankit Pednekar, Udan Network, Mr. Om Baveja, the Joint Secretary of Prayas Network, Mr. Pankaj Kumar, the Maurya President of Akhi Prerna Network, and Madam Devashri, the interpreter, all the distinguished guests.
Because of the success of last
my
year,
dear
the word
friends,
spread so fast across
it's a great event, and we have started with a great note.
Many delegates from
because
Japan,
this is a convention or a conclave that we have started. Last year we got a good response
many more countries,
and good support from all the organizations connected to this on this issue. And
many sports
this year we have a 3-day conclave right from today to 10th of January.
Which
I congratulate and compliment and appreciate the work done by both this Father Mavik and the Sense India team.
We are trying our best to deliver what we have promised, and I'm sure
everything is curated, everything is done without our intervention, without our financial support. They have done this, and 3 days convention in Goa is not a joke. Getting all the people, accommodating them, looking after the logistic and getting the venue and doing it so well. Friends, I don't take much time because we have come here, we have gathered here for a purpose. And I know when you finish off, please do visit all the venues. We have several conventions, several sports activity,
and I'm sure
several exhibitions at the same time. Today being the first day, though we are starting it today and this convention, but before that, in order to finish the very huge agenda, we started some of the conventions before this. On 6th, we had interpreters, sign language interpreters convention. It lasted for 2 days, and then yesterday we had another convention Mass Communication, Media and Journalists Convention, and this is the third convention. But delegates, all on the 8th, this is the first convention, and you people have gathered. I could see the lot of enthusiasm, and we are coming here for a purpose, and it is not just a convention that. And then we will forget everything. The rights of Conclave on deaf, blind people, under the RPWD Act, we need to follow it. We need to discuss, debate. We need to have solutions over that. We need to have recommendations for enacting laws if the laws do not support, and if there are laws for that. If they are not implemented, executed, we need to debate and organizations and get in touch with all those departments to follow it strictly, so that our life, the senior specialist, the deaf blindness people life is they get the support of all the departments, and in order to get the rightful access or rightful the conveyance and everywhere, whatever we desire to make our life a dignified one network. And we will work on that. Friends, the aim and objective of organizing International Purple Fest is to empower the life of the person with disabilities in the education sector, in their social life, in their economic activities, in their sports activities, and overall make the life of all the PWDs a dignified one. On this, we must get the rightful respect. We must get the right to equality. We must get the right to opportunities and complement and exist. We have a right to find our placement, our employment, so that we are not dependent on everything is parent. We are not dependent on the society, and we have to have our own rights. So I don't take much of your time, but please do discuss all these things and designate the responsibilities to some of us who take lead, Sense India and Caritas. And friends, we need such other associations get associated with for this cause, so that in the long run, the purpose of this convention and the takeaways of this convention should go forward forever, making the life of exhibitions our disabled, today being the first blind and deaf, starting it today and purposeful. This convention, without taking much of time, I thank once again, and I'm very grateful to Caritas and Sense India for getting this kind of environment, getting all the participants looking after their sign language interpreters, comforts. And if something is missing, please forgive us, because today we had the way you have come forward. There are a lot of the success of this International Purple Festival or last national level Purple Festival is not just the Government of Goa, Department of Social Welfare and the State Commissioner's office. It is you people who came forward. And you got associated, you got collaborated. It is not just a convention. You have curated all these things without much efforts of us. And I'm very thankful to Dr. Pramod Sawant, the young, dynamic, energetic Chief Minister of Goa, who is behind all this. We need to have, it is at his heart. Solutions. Even the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Ji Modi, highlighted and appreciated in Mann Ki Baat for about 4 minutes in his Mann Ki Baat. And again, if they are not implemented, in other meetings also, Niti Aayog and all, he has directed to have such purple festivals all those departments all across the country, in all these states. And it has begun now. I remember on 28 and 29, the government of Jammu Kashmir has organized 2 days national support festival. In other states also it is followed. In order to get, there are good things that we are achieving out of International Purple Fest, and all those corporate houses will come forward. You would also see that all the corporate houses, all the banks, all the oil companies will come forward and find out the resources of this intellectual. You have all the caliber, you have all the potential, you have all the capacity, you have all the talent, you have all the skills. But in order to exhibit all these things, we need a forum to discuss that. That I have these qualities and I have these skills, I have this kala kaushal, so that somebody has to get my skills in use, put in it. So this will give you an opportunity to present yourself, exhibit yourself. We have organized a very huge exhibition, and in this exhibition you will find solution to every PWD to overcome their disabilities and live a dignified life. Without taking much of your time, once again, we are not dependent on. I am very indebted and very grateful to all of you. And you will really enjoy if you take it by heart without looking at what inconveniences that we face. But the purpose of food convention, if we really appreciate, then everybody will enjoy the stay in Goa. Thank you very much. God bless you. Jai Hind, Jai Goa. And you need such other associations.
Thank you so much, sir, for your help, support in organizing this Purple Fest 2024 in the state of Goa. Thank you so much.
And
now I would like to wind up with this beautiful quote. It is said, you are not disabled by the disabilities you have. You are able by the abilities you have. Now, before concluding, I request Gable Mascarenes, the coordinator of Caritas Goa, to propose vote of thanks.
And I'm very grateful to Caritas and Sense India for getting this kind of environment, getting all the participants looking after
Honorable
their
Social Welfare Minister Subhash Ji,
and if something
Honorable
is missing,
Commissioner for Disability, Guru Sir,
because
Father Maverick,
the way you
Akil Sir,
have come forward,
Uttam
there
Sir,
are a
and
lot
of course our Purple Ambassador for Deafblindness, Shruti Lata Singh. I would like to thank you all for taking your time from your busy schedule and to be present for the inaugural of the National Conclave on Deafblindness. I will like to say one thing. I have always been in touch with Guru Sir and he always tells me one thing. You go ahead, I am there with you. And that deserves a round of applause, not only for Guru Sir but for the Commission's office.
Without much effort of ours.
So thank you sir so much.
Thankful
Also his staff that are there at the Commission's office. Even late night when you call them, they are very polite. No one is stressed out, no one is shouting. They are like, we'll do everything, don't worry. So thank you to everyone who have come all the way. And welcome to Goa and enjoy your time. And let's ignore all the inconveniences and enjoy the Purple Fest. And like we all know, let's get empowered. Thank you so much.
And again,
I request all the dignitaries and the audience to kindly stand up for a joint
have such purple festivals all across the country, in all the states, and it has begun now. I remember on 28 and 29, the government of Jammu Kashmir has organized 2 days national festival. In other states also it is followed. So there are good things that we are achieving out of International Purple Fest, and all those corporate houses will come forward. We would also see that all the corporate houses, all the banks, all the oil companies will come forward and find out the resources of this intellectual. You have all the caliber, you have all the potential, you have all the capacity.